Alright, so we gotta talk about Texas versus LSU. And all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time today. Gotta talk about Texas versus LSU, or should I say, the best defense in the SEC versus Sam Ehlinger and a bunch of crusty sock puppets. Like, I understand if you feel some kind of way about the channel and you're a Texas fan, I'm not exactly friendly to you. But I'm going to keep it 100 and I'm going to keep it real. All right, so the way this works is the best defensive efficiency ranking after week 1 belongs to Wisconsin because they blanked South Florida. Cool. They get the 99.9 in the defense efficiency. That'll probably go down. Number 2, LSU. Now, it's the fun part. LSU held Georgia Southern to 98 yards. 98, okay? 98. But it gets better. It gets way better. They held Georgia Southern to 24 yards. Yo, man, I walked that from this room to the living room, okay? 24 yards past it. They was raking people. Jacob Phillips had like 10 tackles. But more than that. According to 247 composite rankings, check this out. LSU got the best defensive backfield in the entire country. And it gets way better because Grant Delpit, who's on the Thorpe Award watch list, and Derek Stingley, who might be better than all them cats, are flanked by a nickel and another safety, another corner that could absolutely play. But as much as I love it, and I'm going to have a lot of fun watching this defensive back group play all year, okay? Just going to eat it up with a spoon. Just watch Derek Stingley come out of high school, and I watched that dude just take on the best wide receivers in the country. Some of them wanted it, some of them didn't, okay? But I tell you this, Derek Stingley going to end up being better than all them cats, all right? Doesn't matter whether or not he plays this year or not. But it don't even matter that he got to play in this game. Don't matter because, check it, the thing that Tom Herman doesn't like to do is throw the football. Why? Tom Herman is a disciple of Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer made his name running spread at Utah. And for those of you that have the misconception that the spread is about throwing the ball around, you've been watching too much air raid film or you've been talking to me. Because air raid is not spread. Spread is not the air raid, even though the alignments look the same. Okay? So, what is the spread designed to do? The spread is designed to get you a skinny weak box where you got 2 inside linebackers in the middle because you spread them out with 4 wideouts, right? So they usually put 5 defensive backs to cover 4 wideouts. You follow me so far? I know you are. Okay. So now you got 5 versus 6. 5 offensive linemen versus a 4-man front, 2 inside linebackers. That's uneven. You are at a disadvantage if you're the offense. So what do you do in the spread? In the spread, you create an option, right? Run option. You put the defensive end in a trick bag so that you can use your quarterback as a runner. And if you can make that defensive end wrong more often than he's right, you're going to be able to run for a successful amount of yards. Matter of fact, 2004 playbook, underneath all the stuff that Urban Meyer wanted to run and run well, he wanted to pick up 4 yards per play, every play. Want to have explosive plays. You can do that when you're fast at quarterback and you got somebody that can run at quarterback, pick up some yards, and you got a running back that can actually hurt people when you hand the ball off. And then you run a little run pass option with a little bubble screen out there, which can be like a long handoff or a slant route or what have you. You understand the RPO. Urban Meyer taught Tom Herman. Tom Herman took that offense that he won a national championship with down to Texas, down to Houston, and he has ran it since. The reason that it works at Hard G is because Hard G is a capable runner, especially on short yardage, and we all know that Urban Meyer and Tom Herman want to use their quarterbacks in short yardage plays. Just take a look at Tim Tebow back in the day, who's like, got Tim Tebow Jr., who's like Sam Ehlinger. Okay, so you're there now, right? You caught up. Okay, you need a running back to run spread. Okay, to run Texas spread, you need running back. All right. So, Keontay Ingram, that's one. That's y'all one. Texas, that's y'all one, Texas. That's y'all one. Gets better, gets more better. You don't have any scholarship running backs. It's like in Friday Night Lights with the movie with Gary Gaines throwing it over his shoulder when Dallas Carter is giving him the business, talking about, I need a running back. Somebody get me a running back. You ain't got no running backs. They had to use a fullback. You going to have to use a quarterback. Yo. Roschon Johnson could end up being the truth, right? I really liked him coming out of high school, 2019 quarterback, like number 6 in the country, dual threat quarterback. Needs to work on his accuracy as a passer, but he could develop into something pretty cool, right? Thought that. And then you lost Jordan Whittington in a La Tech game. Needs surgery, probably not going to be back for a while. You don't have Daniel Young. You don't have nobody left behind him. So what do? You take Roschon Johnson, who played some running back for you against La Tech, 7 carries, 26 yards, because he got like that. And you say, hey, man, you're going to be number 2, which means you're going to have to play, which means you're going to have to carry the rock a lot. And then behind him, you put a converted linebacker. And y'all the number 9 team in the country. Fine, cool. Defensively, what you got? Not a damn thing. Like it's Texas is getting 5 at home. Look, if y'all beat LSU, we'll talk about you beating LSU. But for right now, LSU gonna stub a mud hole in Texas and walk it dry. Ed Orgeron gonna come into Austin and make it his house. He gonna cook up some gumbo right there in DKR. And I get it that OU fans that are watching this like, yo, man, don't we need Texas to be good? I mean, not really. So it'd be cool if Texas was still ranked in the top 10 by the time Red River Rival came around, because Oklahoma gonna keep up their end. And that game means something every single time. And you always know that the rivalry and the blood and the bad blood and all that stuff, we put that on the line. But strength of schedule is a myth, dog. Take a look at Clemson. They had 2 preseason ranked games on their schedule. There's no guarantee that Syracuse is still going to be ranked by the time they get to them. All right? You had 2 preseason ranked games on the schedule for Oklahoma. If you run the table, it doesn't matter. Okay? You could take a loss ostensibly, but you don't want to take a loss because the way that you keep everything under your control, if you're Oklahoma, is to go run the table. So in that way, you don't really need Texas to win. You need Texas to win if you plan on losing. And ain't nobody at Oklahoma plan on losing. So there's that. LSU, on the other hand, has the cojones to walk into Tuscaloosa and get a W this year, which could ruin Alabama's plans, right? Because we all know that Georgia's probably going to come out of the SEC East unless Kentucky can do something drastic, and I don't think that they can, all right? So I think LSU Alabama's going to mean a lot more than it, but it always means a lot. It just does. And you want to run Texas spread with 1 scholarship running back, you go right ahead, okay? You want to run Urban Meyer spread with 1 scholarship running back, you go right ahead. Because the way that I see this, you're going to have Hard G throw the ball about 40 times. And if you circle back to the beginning, they got the best defensive back in America. Oh, my God. This is going to be so much fun. All right, that's it for me. Doses.